It's about time I upgrade. This ain't doing it for me anymore. Now this more my style. Yeah, come get some, except the creeps. Hey everyone, Soundwave 884 here, and I hope you enjoyed that little quick stop motion I did right before this video. But thanks to TFSAFARI.com and here from Matrix Workshop, I'll bring you the review of the M-04 Ironhide upgrade kit, or weapons kit, or whatever kind of kit you want to call it, add-on, accessories, whatnot. And in the Transformers live action, he was always called the weapons specialist. So he would, I guess, design weapons, or at least be the one who handled all the weapons for the Transformers. And here we get lots and lots of weapons for your Siege Ironhide. Now in G1, the toy, his function was security, and he did have that somewhat. They did, in the G1 cartoon, expand on that a little bit. But we'll just open this up and take a look at these weapons and see how they all look on Ironhide. Oh, drop that one way over there. Alright, so we're going to get this gun here. Now this one here is based off one from his toy. And this is based off the one from the G1 toy. And I think it might have made an appearance in the G1 cartoon. I'm not totally sure on that. You can see it is 3D printed plastic. It's painted this silver color. Very nicely done. And then also we get this blaster here, and this is based off one he did hold in the cartoon as well. There's some images of him with this one, and this seems to be like a generic type blaster. I think that a lot of characters had some that were designed. I think Bumblebee carried one in the cartoon. It was sort of designed like this, and even in the masterpiece for Bumblebee, the gun is similar to this one here. Here's the masterpiece style the Bumblebee carried. It's similar to style, and even the masterpiece Ironhide has a gun that is very similar to this as well. So just thought I'd show that off real quick. So this also is painted nicely in silver, and all pieces are 3D printed and painted in silver. Then we have this sniper rifle right here. I don't recall Ironhide using one of these ever in the cartoon. I don't know about the Marvel Comics or IDW Comics or anything, or Dreamwave, whatever. But it does do functions where you can lower this piece down, and then the stand here will split, so it can be balanced and stuff. I'll have pictures I'll put at the end of this video, and also on my Facebook and Instagram pages, showing Ironhide using these different weapons. But also you can see a detailed design on this as well. And you don't have to use the stand here. You can always just fold it back up under the gun. Not bad. And also, he comes with these two, I say, arm cannons. And I'll say these are probably most likely inspired by the live-action Transformers series. Now, they do not look like the ones that Ironhide would use in those. And I do have an Ironhide figure from the movies, but I don't know exactly where it's at the moment. But it doesn't need comparison, because these are, they're similar, but they are different. And it looks like maybe you can peg other weapons into these holes. I'll try right here with his pistol, his blaster, and I cannot get it to go in there as far as it goes. And it's a tight fit. Now I can get Brunt's gun to sort of go into this hole there. So you might be able to get some parts of the weaponizers to go in there. I can't actually get Brunt's arm to peg in there. But it's there. I mean, maybe varies, but it's probably something I'm not really going to use anyway. But like I said, these can peg onto his forearms, just like in the live action universe. Ironhide has his weapons on his forearms. So to show that off, we'll just bring in Ironhide right here. We'll just peg these suckers right on his forearms. Nice tight fit. It's not overly tight and not loose at all. They fit perfect. I should say that. And they are a good fit. You can hold him up by these. They're not going to come out at all. Also, you can store weapons on his back. I did do that in the video. I had him put this on his back. So you can store weapons there. You can take his pistol if you really want to. You can peg that down here. They have these ports because of the system. This gun here is really long. It would have to go on his back to store, or peg up here, but then it would get in the way with these. So you can store these on him. Ironhide's QC. Excellent. I've heard that ratchet coming out is a lot better, so let's hope that holds true. But I do like the look of these weapons here on his forms. That's why I actually use them in stop motion. Just have something different for him to come out and wield. It's something I'm probably not going to use much myself, because I'm more of a stickler for the G1 as best as I could, or best as I can. Sorry. So I'll take this pistol here, his blaster, either hand fits good as well. Like I said, it's not going to come out. It's in there. So that looks really good in his hand. And you say a little small for Ironhide. You know, he probably wants something bigger and beefier or something. So we can take the one that's based off his G1 toy weapon. Go ahead and peg that in there. So I think that looks really good there. Got that G1 toy flavor going on here with an excellent Ironhide figure, except for these little flaps down here. Also, we have, like I said, his big long sniper rifle. Peg that right in. And like I said, you can get his other hand under it. His chest gets in the way. You most likely need to flatten it. Then you can bring his arms around. Probably angle his hand a bit here. So you can get his other hand underneath it and give him some kind of support as well. And it's nicely done weapon. This is probably, again, something else I'm probably going to use for him. You know, I might give something like this to Perceptor, you know, and use something like that in the IDW comics that I know for sure. Or just pick another random transformer to hold that, because I'm probably going to stick more with this one, and possibly these two arm cannons to pose my Ironhide with. Alright, so for the people who are into the blast effects that you now get with Hasbro Siege figures, do they work with this set from Matrix Workshop? Are they compatible? The answer pretty much is no, they do not. The hole is not big enough to go on around this little short tip here. You can try to shove it in there. Do that with the sniper rifle. Now with this blaster here, you can fit it in the reverse way. And you have that. It does not go the other way. Same with this piece here. It won't go this way. You can sort of get it in there, but it's a tighter fit, so it doesn't go in as far. And then there's these, which this is not really compatible with. You kind of wedge it in there, but that one falls out. This one, this type here, can actually go into the hole and sort of sit in there if you get it just right. But I did find that Jetfires actually works a little bit with these, because you can just wedge it into that hole. And they stay in better. And a little bit more, but you can still knock them out easy, but they're not going to tip out because you can, like I said, wedge it in pretty good. But so they're technically not blast effect compatible. Like I said, that's probably the only downside to these Matrix Workshop's weapon kits, is they're not blast. Alright, now with Ironhide in vehicle mode, we can see how these will look in his vehicle mode. Now, I wish he had some side ports on the side. I think that would be a perfect place to add these, but there's no side ports. So that's, I would say, a missed opportunity on Matrix Workshop's part. They did nothing wrong. That's a missed opportunity on Hasbro part to put some ports. But I understand why, because these are the cheap flaps. And you don't want a big hole running through the middle of these thin plastic pieces. So just on top of the figure itself, we have 4 ports, or 4 peg holes. So you can then choose your weapon of choice. Do the 2 small blasters. I think those look fairly well on him. They look pretty good. Let's take a look at the 2 movie-esque blasters. I'm not sure if they're going to fit side by side. Oh, they do. I think that right there, yeah, I think that's going to be the look. I think in vehicle mode, I think that works pretty good. I do like that. And of course, you can move them up as well if you don't like the way they look way back there. So you can have them closer to the front of the vehicle. And then you might still have room to put this blaster in the back. And maybe, nah, it's too tight a fit there. That one's not going to go. But you do have the ports right here that you can always just stick a weapon there, which will look really funky. And I'm not sure. That's still got clearance to roll, and it does. But they're there. I mean, it's like maybe an antenna on the back where he uses transmissions. I do like the look of that. And just thought about this. I was wondering if these can actually peg together. Maybe that's the point. No. Okay. But I think that's a good look for this Ironhide. I like the look of these pegged in on the top in vehicle mode. I think it makes an excellent add-on piece right there for your Siege Ironhide. It's probably a shame you're not going to be able to peg this one on top of the vehicle because of the magazine right here is just in the way. There's no way to get any kind of clearance in the vehicle mode. You can say it's a missed opportunity. I don't think so, because this is just overly long, and I just think sort of out of place for Ironhide. But it's a nice weapon. I just don't feel it's a good weapon for Ironhide, but it's something you can use for another Transformer, because you get plenty of weapons in this pack with Ironhide. Right here, I already have 4 pegged on him, so you get 5 weapons altogether. So that's not a bad deal, and they are quality pieces. I have not felt yet like any of these would break on me. The only piece that has come apart is this little kickstand down here. It can come out. I'll show you. Pull it down. Well, I must have got it in really good, but it can pop out of here, and you just snap it back in. It's similar to how this piece goes into here. This has a lot better fit than like these do. But yeah, Matrix Workshop's M-04 or M-04 for Siege Ironhide. Excellent pickup. Not a bad set at all. Something you can really weaponize your Siege Ironhide with. Anyway, I say thanks for watching this review. I'll have pictures at the end of it. Also, check out my Facebook, Instagram, and I'll post pictures on there as well. So you can follow me on Facebook at Soundwave8084, I believe it is. And Instagram is Soundwave_8084_reviews. If you like this video anyway, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.